it still has a Spanish claim, a Spanish core on it, and Tunisian and Italian, so I don't want to get in the middle of all of that. We've been shown how incredibly fragile we are, so I'm not keen to test the waters on that front. My fleet sure is slow. It would go a lot faster if I had somebody with amazing maneuver in charge of it. Stugav, make it so. Also, you there, join in with these. Not them, them. You may be able to take those islands off the Turk. Yeah, but for what purpose? I need lands that are going to give me a whole lot, not a whole little. And for me, that's the likes of taking this. Now, this was a province that I really wanted, and amazingly, because I took these islands, it's within reach for me. It's going to be the Asian conquest for me now. I want to butcher more of Japan, and I want to finally deal with Pasai, because this land is good land for me. I just need the army ready to punch down any revolts, like the ones you may see here. Excellent. Admin efficiency, it's only 5%. There's 5% that could be mine instead of anybody else's. It makes a lot of things cheaper and better. These guys are suffering pretty bad. But it'll be 2 months until they reach their destination, so it's not too shabby. The supply limit here should be enough for our units. And I declare war on Japan when I have Miltech 19. I'm actually hurting on innovativeness after doing so well for so long, because my pirate captains are so bad. I don't think anybody's reached the millions of troops level yet. Oh. I would not mind at all having a beautified saint. Prestige would be nice as well, though. That's 20 prestige right there, but no, let's go for stability, because we're hurting on revolt risk. Alright, we're going to check numbers of armies. Ming have the most, as it happens. All the more reason I want Ming taken care of, one way or another. Ming have a lot of galleys and heavies, but I reckon I could destroy them with my galleys here, and then put them under perma-blockade. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in a bit. Yeah, I could make it happen. Wouldn't be easy, and I don't have enough galleys to do it comfortably, but I could do it. Alright, the attrition was pretty revolting on the way here. We'll let our units rest up and regain. There's a shipyard here, right? There is not. You have a shipyard, though. That's fine, though. 46 up to 57 is okay. The shipyard will help out a bit more, though. We're there. Let's get our units back. Let's get our units fed and hungry for battle. Colonize the North Rand of New World, then you can cross it without taking attrition. Yeah, but no. The attrition isn't that bad. Regaining the sailors is a bit painful, but we'll be okay. Bankruptcies, Lancashire and Chester are ours, as well they should be. Gonna make it full-on state, and I'm gonna core and nice. Okay, now I really don't want that being so devastated. The sailors, the manpower, the goods, the development, it all hurts. I could put something on Chester, but yeah, that's like 50 years until it becomes not terrible. We'll just let it be. Just let sleeping dogs lie on that one. Nobody wants to rise up, amazingly, in our highly stable pirate kingdom, republic, everything. The Japanese still need to die, though. Let's get ourselves that tech. Get ourselves some new tertio. Yeah, they're the most defensive units, I'll go with that. Losses are what hurt me pretty badly. If I take Bungo, then I'm fairly safe on dealing with the Japanese. They won't be able to freely move around if I keep them under firm blockade. Build a temple to exploit that 11 base tax, says Igars. I don't know which province you were meaning in particular. Did you perhaps mean Chester? In which case the devastation is going to hurt... oh no, it doesn't hurt the tax income there. So that would be... Isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, not gonna bother with that. Money is tight, and I'm not gonna throw it all away right now. What I will throw away are the lives of my soldiers in a war against Japan. Let's also grab some more units to help out. They may be suppressing rebels, but we've managed to deal with the Bhutans. Did you ever get around to raiding that one Spanish colonial nation west to the north? Probably not. I'm not being super thorough on my raiding, even though I should be. Let's keep in mind though, at the end of next year, it's time to raid the Otto Freaks. And I wonder where else I've been neglecting my raiding on. The likes of Pasai speak to me here. Where's my... There you are. You'll make some nice rounds. And, whoa, that is ineffective. They are super keen on anti-piracy here in Malacca. To the point where I wonder if it's really worth me continuing to privateer it. It's still money and sailors, but that is a painful lot of anti-piracy. Very painful. I mean, the alternative is I bring a whole lot more pain to them. Stugav, and more lights, although I don't really have more lights unless I was willing to take away the ones from... Hang on, I know someone I haven't raided in a long time. Yeah, I'll take this crappy low amount of money, but what I'm really going to do is grab, like... That should be enough for you. Give you Stugav. No, better than Stugav, I'll give you him. And then it's time. Why not here, though? The Nippon have anti-piracy, actually. But I can raid in Nippon. Oh yeah, because I have this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to privateer Nippon. I need to privateer Nippon badly. Beijing. Beijing first, then Nippon. Ah, this is a bit too far away for us to do. The rest of this, however, is definitely not. Get the Andaman Islands, sniff out that Chittagong. Yeah, I do have the Andamans and I do raid there. Yeah, now this is pretty good. Money and sailors, it's what it's all about for the pirate nation. There's just something funny about pirating China. And that epidemic is never going to go away. How about you guys in Siam? Siam are not very anti-piratey, so we'll do what we can there. And then it's back to deal with Manchuria. This keeps our economy together so much. If it wasn't for this giving us the sailors and the money, then our our pirate ways would have been done in long ago. Right, so we'll send off some of you to privateer in Nippon instead. Actually, we'll just have you all privateer in Nippon instead. Maximize the amount of dosh I can get out of these freaks. Why even waste time for you to come back? Having to individually loot every sea zone seems like it'd be automated somewhat. Yeah, I would actually like to do that. It works well on a small scale, like... oh nice, I actually got it done. Like the Mediterranean, but as soon as you're looking at it worldwide, it becomes a bit of a drag. So I would very much like to have an alternative to that. Something automated would be grand. Right, wherever you have no autonomy, it's probably a good place to start on the conversions here. It's a shame he's not doing it himself, but Fit-Kinnaman-D, probably a good idea for me to do it proxy through him anyway. So, Nippon, not quite so anti-piratey anymore, are you? So don't mind me stealing all these Koreans. Sorry, Golden Deer, but you know what you did. Ah, too far away. Go figure. Back you go then. You're going up and around there. How about the Japanese themselves? Oh, they need raided and then some. Well, that's just what you're here for. And I can send you out here too. The lights are so much better, they're so much faster at doing this. I would be a lot happier if I had a whole load of lights for it, but the galleys are more expendable for such jobs. You're going to do the full loop around, we'll just leave it to you. So we'll get our navies back in position here. And I just follow you on your looting spree. And my money situation and my sailor situation has improved ever so. Yeah, nobody's spared. Or were they? You guys seem unfairly spared. Wonderful. With that done, I don't want these guys to continue to be doing privateering on Nippon, because it doesn't net me quite as much money as doing it on... Let's see, Nippon there makes 6.45 ducats for my privateers. If I tell them instead to privateer Beijing, they're going to make a whole lot more bank. But I'm dragging my feet on this war that I should be warring through. I have the tech. But how am I going to fight this war so that it doesn't end up as disastrously as the British one? We know that the Japanese fleet is nothing to be scared of. Still though, I should have a bunch of you there. And a bunch of you here. You guys are transports. Probably better over... kept here for now, actually. And we'll have you get Stugav on the case. And we're still remembering it was 6 ducats in Nippon, but when we go to Beijing, the same fleet nets us 20 ducats. So thank you, China. I appreciate your contribution. Outsourcing sailing to China, a modern solution. Modern problems require these modern solutions. Right. It's high time I stopped to take a water. Water break. It's easy to lose track of time when playing and streaming and not touch the water. Fortunately, Scotsman and a drinking habit go hand in hand. So, about you, Japan. Sorry, I was just distracted there because I do actually want Korea to like me someday. And I have a free diplomat, so let's improve relations with them for now. Let there be war. It's reconquest. Naturally, Korea would join in. How cute. But I want to take something that I can take easily and has high development. Taima is actually pretty good because it's a Yamana core and it's high development, but Bungo I can take quickly and without error. So I'm actually going to make it for Bungo just in case I bungo things up. There we go, we instantly engage with the Japanese at sea, as expected. This is why I pre-positioned my fleet out there. Didn't realise he had 30 transports here in the Makusa Sea, but that I can put to use. There's no way for the Japanese forces to make their way around here, so what I can just do is casually split you up and secure this island, whilst you folks make sure that they do not set foot over here. Did you pick up any stray... Well, it's free sailors when you do that for me. I think I see a war galley there. I got no time for war galleys. Then again, they're not damaged, so keep them for now. Cowardly forces of Japan, yes. When you think Japan, you think cowardly, right? Triangle trade, good for Portugal, not so good for me. I wanted to be able to get all these things, but clearly I'm not the fastest to it. Give you these 4, split between these 2, get you guys over to Awa so that I'm safe on my islands. And I would love to engage with them over there. I would tear them apart, I'm quite certain. So let's go and tear them apart. They're about to pop out and this should eradicate their transport fleet as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about Oshima. I probably should have defended that. There was a reason that I took that province to begin with. Still, that tells me that they are busy, and I already ransacked their... They don't have forts here, do they? I already ransacked them for their fortifications before, so we should make like rants and advance on. Seto Inland Sea, nice, some free Carvels to Carvel up. Yeah, let's advance on, there's little reason to be hesitant here. And since all you guys are dealt with there, let us march here too. Onwards for Kyoto. It should bury a stake in the morale. Ah, bollocks. Look who's come back for more. I was like, oh, nice East Asian campaign you have going there, says the Ottomans. It would be a shame if the largest superpower Europe's ever known were to declare war upon you on the 5th Ottoman conquest of Naxos. The Ottomans are serious this time. They have 219 galleys, 19 heavies. The rest are irrelevant. Which means these two need to get the heck out of Dodge here. I want them over here. I will give them other privateering jobs. It'll be a shame to lose the Constantinople money. It would be a bigger shame to lose everything I got. Hadrian, where are you? Hadrian is assigned to the 21st Fleet. Okay, that's not where you should be right now, Hadrian. I need your walling ways over here, although Stugav would be a better choice. Stugav is spoken for. Let's see if we can't actually defend Naxos from invasion. Don't want to leave this too undefended, but I don't think the Danes are about to attack me right now, so I will send another force for defense there. Actually, I don't think the Danes are really going to attack me right now. I still want to leave a slight defense force here. Maybe a bit larger than before. But these guys, you know, I could definitely do an extra 36 defending me here in the Gulf of Venice. Oh man, I gotta keep my eyes on both sides of the world here. I'm not good at those kinds of things. I do know, however, that those transports are free sailors for me. And these ships are obsolete. And that Stugav is needed in other places. Get you over there. Keep an eye on as much of the Japanese as possible. And that should take care of that for a bit. It's a terrifying Ottoman navy. Thankfully, lights are a lot faster than galleys. Right, if you're here, you defend... Oh, crumbs, he's just going to march right into Naxos. I need to go and defend it aggressively. Of course, the Ottomans are not going to be interested in a fast peace here. It's always a prolonged one when it's against them. They want Naxos, Azores, Tenerife, and Venezia, as well as 1,300 ducats. I mean, I'm telling them now that's not going to happen, but hopefully I can get my boats over here before they get their army over there. It's just 1, 2, 3 movements for them. For us, it's a wee bit more. I don't actually think we're going to make it in time, but we're going to try. Hadrian, try your heart. No, not Hadrian. I want Stugart there. Stugav is... he's got a lot more maneuver. That makes it better for fighting. Maneuver is the most important trait for an admiral. I still hate these old crumbly guys we're getting, so let's get ourselves a new up-and-coming pirate. 45 isn't that young, but it's not decrepit. Alright, that should be that dealt with. I'd still like to advance on a bit more. It kind of sucks just sitting on Kyoto, but it shouldn't take too long to fall. I'm a little petrified of how this battle's going to go in the siegings. Look at how much they're bringing. A whole lot more than I could ever bring to the table. I'm going to have to rely on engagement and our healthy galleys. They're out of date, aren't they? Do I have... let's check that out, actually. If they have Tech 18, which they do, their galleys are going to be better than mine, which they will be. That is... that is so terrifying. 18, 12, 8. I don't get to know how much better it is. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, Stugav, it is all on you. You are the only one who can save us here. We are outmoraled. Our engagement with isn't even that much better. They have a flagship, giving fleet morale increase as well. And they also have a 5 maneuver admiral. Oh dear. It is all on you. Let's take one last glance at the Japanese front to make sure it's not crumbling. Seems alright. They seem, for whatever reason, to want to stick up north. Alright, it's entirely on you. I know you're outmatched 4-1, but you gotta make this one count. Uh-oh. Oh god. I saw that morale shift. Ooh. Our captain has just given us miraculously added ship durability. That could make all the difference. What I don't like, though, is that they have this giant old galleon screening for them. Oh god, where are my... Yeah, these are my fleet. Okay. And they're going to get onto Naxos in time, which is another shame, but that can be dealt with in due time. I'm leaderless here, which isn't good. Hadrian, you know what to do. Thank God this is possible, right? Imagine if EU4 was an RTS, no pause, just all action all the time. We've already lost a ship, that's a bad start. We need them to lose a lot more ships, and fast. And that's another one bites the dust. Another one down and another one down. Come on, Stugav. You are hauling this war alone for me. Yes. The protector of Naxos. And he gets there just in time. No Turk lands on the islands today. Get the hell out of my face, you Turkish ska. Okay. Well, that clouded the moment, but we were able to come out on top there. Thank God for that. Whew. Man, I was sweating bullets over that engagement. Yeah, those guys are a lost cause. Let's get these ones out of there as well. And I don't like the way that ship battle here is going either. Let's give it a bit of a backup just in case. Yeah, man, that ruler really brought it together there. I'd like to celebrate by having a cheeky little raid, but I'll wait until everything else is raidable as well. We stole some heavies, that's nice and all, but I'm thinking I'm just going to scuttle them. I don't have the sailors to maintain that. How about the ships? Galleots! They gave us some galleots. That is good timing, Goo. We have a shipyard here. Those that need it should go and get repaired as quickly as possible. Those that don't need it are all these guys that are in there, basically above 85 doesn't need it. Don't need it, rather. Alright, Stugav, keep Naxos safe. The reinforcements from Denmark are still a ways away. It's dangerous if they pop out and take us on there, but there's still quite a lot of navy to the Ottomans here. Always need more galleys. Right, get away to relative safety. Annihilate the fleet. All galleys all the time. When we're fighting this war, it's all about returning those cores to my subject. I want all of them. I'd like to get it all done in this one war. Sadly I can't. Taima is a bridge too far. But that's a pretty swell peace deal to rip away from the Japanese, and it barely gives any aggressive expansion as well. That's if we make it happen, right? I'm busy... my tactics difference is eclipsed by their discipline bonus. But that's how it goes sometimes. Yaman is just strolling around. I don't even know if he knows what he knows. Right. Get out there, probe what you can, but the big war is here. Yeah, as expected, they mow me down, but their troops are pretty good, so that's what happens. The Japanese Navy is almost nowhere to be seen now. I'm glad I can see them. Actually, how can I see them? What's giving me a view of that? Well, I won't complain. If I can see them, I'll know when they're going to try to drop in unannounced on Venice. But there are big risks.